right?
Yeah, she's dead. It's crazy.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Now, I didn't want to say she was dead, Leary. That would be too generic, and she's obviously not dead, but she did get stabbed in the fucking head.
True. Nayata's not dead either, right?
Of course not.
Okay, well, there we are. If
Oh,
anything,
what a
this is
great
setting up time
counter-argument.
travel, okay? Because obviously we can't have Asa, the main character, die. We gotta go back in time and save
If
her.
Nayata gets
That's what I'm
saved through
thinking.
time travel, she's still not dead. Because
I
that's
mean,
not the
well,
point of
yeah,
the
I'd
argument the
probably
whole
agree with you.
time.
No, I agree.
The
I
point
do
was
agree,
that you're
yeah.
not supposed to be sad in that moment like a little pussy bitch ass Reddit bitch, because obviously it's not a big deal.
Oh, okay, I missed the point entirely. I thought the appeal was that, he's not gonna kill off a character. I thought that's what you were saying.
Well, that's a little part of it, but that doesn't matter. Now, actually, it's Fujimoto's reputation that's on the line, Deletery. He wrote this chapter, if you didn't know, chapter 100 and 208. 100
Yep.
and 208, that would be 308.
Yep.
Amanda and Sabrina, I'm sure they're on the front page, Elitari. I'm not looking right now. Now, I was about to make a point, and I brought up Fujimoto. Oh, frankly, Elitari, Fujimoto's reputation is on the line, because if he actually killed Nayata then, it was a big fumble, as the kids say.
Yeah, true.
The
Except
kids
that's
used to say
absolutely not
fumble.
true. The Nayata stuff was really good.
If you're an
Especially
idiot.
her final chapter.
Now, Elitari,
Yeah.
would you like to
I am
apologize
curious
to everybody?
if somehow,
okay.
if somehow Nayata does come back, it's gonna be interesting how he does it. Because the final chapter she was in was incredibly emotionally affecting because it was her last one. But we'll see. Maybe I'm sure he could find a way to make it also work.
True. Definitely emotionally impactful.
Yeah.
Now, as I started mocking you for that, I was like, that sushi one, yeah. But then I remember there was like a Makima one afterwards.
What's
but
sushi
I don't really
one?
remember that.
Yeah.
She was on a sushi platter, Elitari. You stupid.
Oh yeah, that was when she died. Oh my god.
And then Fujimoto forgot the mole, but then in the volume release he put the mole back in.
Yep.
But she's still fake. Now, you're fake, Elitari. You want to know why?
Oh. Why?
Because you knew the whole time that we weren't showing Reddit last time, and you didn't tell me.
No. I had no idea. No,
and now I
did
look
tell
like
you
a big
after you'd
buffoon.
already uploaded it.
Oh yeah, Elitari did. So this time, Elitari, you're going to remind me that we have to switch scenes when we talk about Reddit. Otherwise, the people can't see.
Okay. Well, no one noticed last time. No one pointed it out.
Yeah. Well, what's happened since then, Elitari? I'm famous, 11K views on a Donald Duck video. You could never. Okay, Elitari, you can talk about the chapter. The chapter's name is Changed My Mind. Oh, it's a that guy reference, Elitari.
Oh, yes. I know what you mean. It took me a while. Yeah, the conservative guy.
Steven Crowder, true, right? Elitari. That was one of the ones where you're going to go, huh? And then I was going to say it really funnily, but you got it. You cut me off at the pass, Elitari.
Yep.
So you'll make the jokes this time, and I'll react. Okay, go ahead.
Translation by Amanda Haley, lettering by Sabrina Heap. There we go.
You could have said, Gah!
Yep.
Because that's the first thing Denji says in this great chapter. Now, Elitari, so last time, I believe, we shot a bunch of swords, and then we speculated, I believe, on whether or not the Falling Devil was dead, and you said definitely dead, and I said not, so I'm right, Elitari. Go ahead.
No, I said the physical form of the Falling Devil is very unlikely to be anything related to how she is alive, so attack it as much as you want, she will not die.
Oh, I just remembered there's a great talking point we have to reference a previous discussion on here, and it's going to be very exciting when we get to it, Elitari. So remind me to remind myself to bring that up and to remember what I'm talking about. Next, Elitari, Denji says, aw. Or ow.
Yeah, I assume it's ow, but yeah.
I don't know these vowels and how they work, Elitari. Now, and then she jumps out, Elitari. She wasn't dead the whole time. And we can see some more cool swords. You like these ones?
Yeah, they're kind of cool.
Now, which one is the top one a reference to, Elitari?
It looks like a cupcake cup.
That's a teacup.
Yeah, a cupcake cup. I have no idea. I don't know. I like the bicycle one. That's cool.
They're all great references. We saw the Berserk ones last time.
Oh my god, my favorite one's there. The vacuum cleaner. It made it in.
Where's the
chapter
vacuum
in a row.
cleaner?
We love it.
Which one?
Where bottom right.
Bottom right.
The one that looks like Pochta.
I'm looking at my thingies. Oh, I see that. I suppose that's supposed to be a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, we saw a different perspective last chapter on it.
Did you know, Elitari, if you look at your fingers and you make a L sign, the one that actually makes a L sign and isn't backwards, that's your left side.
Wow, what a great way to memorize what's left and right.
It's what my somebody told me. I don't remember who, but now I know.
I can make a great Sherlock reference right now, but you haven't seen it. That's okay.
All in due time, Elitari. All in due time. Damn,
Yep.
says Yoru, pretending to be Isa. The fear of falling awakens in all living things the moment they first gain awareness. War is but a concept created, Elitari, by humans. You could never hope to best me. Damn it, she says again. I can see you still intend to interfere. I can't read today, Elitari.
Yep.
I'll have you to sustain minor wounds. And then she sends a bunch of swords at him. And so that's really funny, Illyri, because it's not minor. And I'm already wounded in the leg. Say what? Isa said, but she's not Illyri, and it's Yoru, so shut up. And she just wants to be carried. It's cute, isn't it?
Yeah, very cute.
Or did she actually hurt her leg?
Yes, she hurt her leg, and yes, she.
Now this isn't funny or cute. It's stupid. But Denji does pick her up and runs Elitari. And I'm pretty sure they've done that before. So that was an epic reference to earlier in Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, so
Part
just
2.
for everyone listening right now, we are a day late, so I've seen a bunch of stuff on Twitter.
Oh.
People are connecting this to two different things. They've connected it to, which is the most obvious connection, which is like to the motorcycle chapter, because obviously next page Denji references the motorcycle thing. And then they've also connected this to when ASA picked up Yuko back in the Bat Devil fight. Or not Bat Devil, whatever, the some weird thing that looked like the Bat Devil. So yeah. Anyway.
It's also a Last of Us reference, Leore.
Yeah, no, I think this is like a more like it's meant to be a callback to the first motorcycle fight, because obviously the Falling Devil was also in that fight.
Remember, like Sarah hurt her leg, Leadery, and Joel had to carry her, and then at the end she got shot, just like Isa got fucking shot.
Yep, true.
They all line up. What
so
can I say?
Do you get the joke here, right? Like this is a thing you like, or is it a bad joke?
No, because if she hadn't hurt her leg, it would have been funny because she was pretending to be hurt.
Not that, the thing, the joke about the Fujimoto is like, oh, this is obviously a callback to that last chapter. I'm gonna make Denji say, "I need that motorcycle right now," or whatever.
Oh well, first of all, we haven't read that page, so I would never reference it.
Okay, all good.
And the thing that you were supposed to remind me of was actually on the next page when I thought it was later in the chapter, Leadery. So once upon a time, we had an argument about how fears in Chainsaw Man work, and about how if an animal's fear is real and it counts to the overall fear power rankings. And I'm pretty sure I was on the right side of history, because right here, the Falling Devil references living things are where the fears come from. And because everybody's scared of falling down, and not just everybody, but even the little froggies, not the Darkness Devil's froggy, he wouldn't be afraid of anything, but the Darkness Devil, of course. It means that we got to take into account what the dogs are scared of.
I mean, none of that follows at all. This could just be implying, like, because all living things do it, so do humans. I don't know. This isn't a conclusion or anything.
The fear of falling awakens and all. That's what gives them all the power, Elitari.
No, the unsaid part of that sentence is therefore all humans are afraid of.
Unsaid.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying there's no conclusion because you could read this multiple ways, right?
These slippery debate tactics Elitari is using right now is embarrassing, frankly. All we need to know is that it's not just humans, and that darkness is really scary to cats too. Except I think they can see in the dark, Elitari, so choose something else. And then I was thinking about how this was stupid, because what about, so is darkness not as strong because bats aren't scared of the dark? But are they scared of falling, these bats? They got wings or something. And wings help you stay off the ground, Elitari, if you didn't know. And then, so what's the strongest one? Then we got fire, Elitari. Are all of the animals scared of fire? But what if you're really cold? Then you're not so scared of fire. But,
Yep.
What is fear, Elitari?
So true. Good point.
There was no point there, Elitari. That was just a ponderance. Your preponderance, Elitari. I actually mean preposterous, Elitari. That was just a little funny joke.
That's a good one.
Then, Elitari, Denji runs away. He says, I see Yoru a motorcycle. Make a chainsaw motorcycle. So, in text confirmed, Elitari, that they are one person now, and Reddit was right.
Okay.
It's not funny if you don't get mad, Elitari.
That's an interesting reading. I didn't think you'd go with it, but yeah.
No, that's not my reading. I was just making fun of Reddit, Elitari.
Oh, okay.
I don't see any. Dumb fucking Yoru over here. She's so stupid. I need a motorcycle to make a motorcycle. Well, that's not very useful, huh?
True.
Then she starts shooting the swords. Bang, bang, she says, Alita, your favorite song. I had to burp, Alita. You know, you could have picked up the mantle. They keep coming. Crap. And then they jump through a door, Alita, and there's another innocent man here. And this is where our entire thematic journey with Chainsaw Man has led up to this point, Alita. You know why?
Because the man is an innocent man. Does he deserve death?
And he doesn't die very quickly here, which means, oh no, Denji's going to have a moment or something. Which is not good, Alita. What if Denji decides to protect a man?
I don't know.
That would be worse than Naita actually being dead.
Okay.
Unless this guy's like funny or something. And we got a whole chapter. The whole next chapter is them just hanging out, hiding in this house. But I think the Falling Devil is right on top of them at the end. So that's probably not going to happen.
Yep.
So why didn't this guy die immediately, Alita? Did you think it was off?
No, not even a little bit. Because if you look at the framing, it's like the weapons are slowly making their way through. They're like stuck at the door.
Oh, one of them could have gone a little faster and impaled this guy too.
Yeah, and the world could blow up at any second, right?
But it's because it's very, what do you call it, intentional by Fujimoto here, Alita. And if you were able to pick up on being a predictive genius like me, 100% corrective rate I got, you would be able to know that this is for a very key reason.
Yep.
This guy sucks, Alita. He's going to ruin Chainsaw Man. You best count on it.
All right.
But Alita, first he says, you can't just come in here. But he did. And then all the weapons jump through Alita. There's a smash sound effect. And then all the weapons are right there, and then they retract, and then they go through again.
Wait, do they? I don't think they retract at all. Where are you seeing the retracting?
Oh, I was reading it. Well, I guess I was saying this one over here. So I guess this could just be them in slow motion.
Wait, maybe they do retract.
No, I don't think so. You convinced me.
Okay, excellent.
Why are they going so slow?
Because they're stuck against like the stuff they're running into.
No, they're too strong for that. Now, Denji is scared. This guy's scared. Yoru's scared. Yoru's still here. I'll use my ultimate weapon too, Yoru says. Two, says Denji. And then she puts her hand on her hand on his head. And this is in front of the TV. This is just like in the apartment, Alita.
It is. I wonder, is it a reference to something else? It does. It is an interesting visual. It reminds me of something.
Well, Denji loves being in front of the television and fucking bitches, Alita. Famously.
Yeah, I suppose that is probably what it is, yeah.
Well, no, it's just when they had a date in the apartment.
Yeah, but I don't think this is tied to that. Maybe.
Of course it is. It's literally the exact same thing. Her hands on his head. Is that what happened last time?
I don't remember that happening last time.
Well, she ended up no, idiot. It was Naita that ended up controlling her. But she was going to do it, right? Yeah. Yoru transformed? Or did she just kiss him when she transformed?
Yeah, she just kissed him, and then Naita
showed up and was like,
oh my god, what's happening?
She was going to turn him into a weapon, Alita. This is her hand has been on his head before, Alita. What, are you going to deny that too?
Yeah, it happened in the spinal cord sword thing, which is like Denji, spinal cord sword, and it like didn't turn him.
No, it happened before that too.
Wait, I just had like a moment where I'm like, wait. Because Mill the Killer sent him thing, and he said, did Fujimoto forget Denji can't be turned into a weapon, or does he not expect us to still care in a scene with no stakes? I didn't realize what he was talking about. I hope he's not talking about that scene. Because that's obviously not what's happening there.
No, I think there is another one.
Lore thing about the... Okay, it must be. Because in that scene, it's like, clearly she can only think that, like,
Chapter 116, Alita. Look it up. I bet that's the one where they're in the apartment. I don't know why I'm so confident, but I am.
I think that's 129?
No, I wouldn't
121? Something like that?
Now that's a bit closer. Hold on, I'm doing it too.
Yeah.
116. Let's see. Nope, they're at the aquarium in 116. I'm a loser and a
okay, then it might be 129. I might be.
Did that happen before the aquarium? I feel like it did.
The aquarium's really early. No, it happens way after the aquarium. Maybe
No,
like
it's
an arc
before the
after.
aquarium. I'm going backwards. You can go forwards. You're an idiot.
I think it was like 121. Let me see.
God, remember when Chainsaw Man Part 2
No,
was
it's not
good?
121.
Nope.
You've never said it was good.
Now we're killing Yuko. So yeah, maybe you were going in the right direction.
All right. Well,
Did you
there's
find
one great
it yet?
way to find out.
He's gone to
If I go to the
ChatGPT.
ordinary
Oh, they're on a
RE channel-
motorcycle. Go backwards. It was before the
Mm.
motorcycle, definitely.
All right.
They're
Oops.
fighting the falling devil. Nothing has ever happened in this.
Where's
fucking
my
manga.
Chainsaw Man playlist? Oh, here it is. Okay.
You're a Chainsaw Man.
Oh my god, it's taking so long to load.
God,
okay,
we were
Chainsaw
doing
Man
chapter reviews nearly 100 chapters ago.
121. It's
I'm
got
gonna
to
kill
be, right?
myself.
Isn't that what I said? 121. Oh.
It's not in 121. I'm on 123 right now.
Mm.
No, 121. She's on
All
a
right.
date with Yoshida.
Damn it. Okay, is it 120?
It
It
might
is
be.
120. I'm so smart. Oh my god.
No, I was closer because you
Wow.
went over, and that's the rules about. It's actually 119 because 121 is the aftermath.
All right. Anyway,
so
that
is
was
the
a
hand
boring
on the
side
head,
tangent.
Elitery? Can we fucking figure this out?
I don't remember the hand being on the head, but it is on the head. So well done. You did it.
No, no, no. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
is,
Oh my
it
goodness!
literally
Oh my
is.
goodness! Oh my goodness! I'm a genius. Nice to save the day. What a
Yeah.
what a good little girl. Can't wait to see her
True.
again. She's fucking
Yep.
dead, Elitery.
She is. Yeah.
So there was a TV, and this is Naita now. This old balding fellow.
Yep.
That was a funny joke. You could have at least laughed. There's even signs on the wall,
Oh.
and maybe there's going to be a calendar, and you can do a Reddit post, Elitery. Now, Yoru then Isa then grabs her own arm, Elitery. This was pretty funny, and she says, "No!" And then Denji's freaking out, and then she says, "Denji, run away! Yoru, she wants to turn you into a weapon." And then we've got a great guy over here saying our favorite phrase, Elitery. He goes, "Huh?" And he has a little scared face. He's just here to react to Elitery.
Yep.
It's funny. And then Denji's freaking out, and then Denji says, "Go ahead. If it'll lighten my sins, I'm I'm okay with it." And then Yoru was shocked at this, Elitery, at his servitude. And then he says, "Come on, turn me into a badass weapon." Pretty cool, huh, Elitery?
Mm-hmm.
You can't.
Yep.
And then Yoru takes over again and tries. And then Yoru decides not to do it to Elitery because she loves Denji too. It's cute.
Mm-hmm.
On second
Yep.
thought, I'd rather not. What? He says. And then she gets impaled in the freaking head, Elitery. And then the chapter ended.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness, what a short chapter. Do you think that's what
Wow.
they're all going to be complaining about?
That's what they always complain about. I don't know. Let me think.
I wish the
So
chapter
the
was so
ending
short
here-
it was 0 pages.
Yeah, the ending here is interesting. I feel like, it to me it does feel like I'm pretty sure she's not dead because it doesn't. It's not like the Naita thing where it feels like it was well set up. Like this feels like it'd be sudden if she died here. So I think she's still alive. But what is interesting, I think, is that she has been hit in the brain, like in the middle. So it could be like a thing where it's like you literally split the brain in half now. And there's like
No,
I don't know how
Yoru's
that would
just
impact the
dead,
characters.
and Isa is now around. Obviously, he killed one of them. It was pretty funny.
No, because I think early on there was a thing where it's like I've left half your brain intact because I'm infecting I'm taking over half of it. So it could be a thing literally where it's like they can split into 2 people now somehow, or maybe like Denji can only choose to bring back one half or something like that, and the other half has to die of the brain or something.
Now that's crazy.
That's where I think this has to be going.
That's a moral choice
Yeah.
right there, Elitery. Now,
Yep.
I don't know. She's obviously not dead. That's all I got to say about it. But if she was, that'd be pretty epic.
Okay.
Oh, you don't think it would be epic?
No, I think your predictions have no weight because you think Naita's still alive. So I don't know what to tell you. Even if
Naita's
she did
still
die next chapter, you
alive?
wouldn't believe it. Yeah.
No, I believe plenty of Chainsaw Man deaths. Remember when everybody just always died in Chainsaw Man Part 1 and this series was good?
Who was your favorite Chainsaw Man death?
The Great Beam, that one stone dude elitery, that was crazy. The Darkness Devil killed everybody.
Wait,
the
sorry.
spider
I
one.
said one. You can have more than one. What's your favorite?
There's
Beam?
just so many
Is
to
that what
choose
you're
from.
saying?
It would just be so.
Oh, so you don't
impossible
have a
to choose
favorite?
one.
Okay, that's.
I'll tell you which
okay,
one it wasn't. That dumb Reese bitch elitery.
Well, she's not dead.
Yeah, she died. It's gonna be the last scene in the movie. It's gonna be so sad.
Yep.
Makima wasn't a good one either. The series seriously went downhill. I'll tell you which one I loved, elitery.
That's what I asked. The favorite one.
No, I don't mean in the way you meant. I meant in the way I'm literally cheering.
Okay.
Aki, I hate that guy. Anyway, Leary, you want to go to Reddit?
Yep.
But don't you just have so many notes, Leary? Now I'm changing scenes, Leary. No, Leary, first
That's
I gotta stream on Discord, silly.
Yeah.
Now, do you think I'll forget by the time it's time to go back? Remember last time, the share and the screen thing was different on Discord, and that's what we're gonna blame it on, Elitery. So now we just want to click this right, Elitery, and then we're on Reddit now.
Wait, you're streaming it?
No, Elitery, I didn't do it. It was very funny. You were supposed to catch on that I wasn't doing it and freak out.
I didn't see. I wasn't in the stream yet.
My goodness, yeah, well, Elitery's a stupid idiot. Now this is the Chainsaw Man subreddit.
Show us true Fammy.
Oh. It's just going to be the weird fammy.
That's cool.
Alita, you laugh at the simplest things. Now, why is there syringes? Oh, those are swords, Alita.
Yep.
That's not the official volume cover.
It is actually. Google it.
No, I don't want to. It's not. From the beginning and throughout part 2, it's been foreshadowed that ASA Yoru would be split in half, Alita. This is big. This is big.
I don't know if, okay, I guess we'll see. We'll see.
Now I have to.
Was seated. I do remember that. Like that stood out to me immediately when she would hit.
Oh my good. Oh, it's one of these great thingies where we don't have to read text, Elitery. You get to read images. Denji cuts a cake with his hand in half, Elitery. In part 2, color post
coveting the text.
It's. We need that evidence with the red circle around it, you fucking retard.
Okay.
But in part 2, color poster, you can. They spelled color wrong.
Wait, also, he's not cutting the cake in half. He's like taking a slice out of it. Anyway, continue.
It's cut in half.
He's cutting a slice of cake with his hand. That's the joke.
No, he's going to cut the whole thing in half because he wants to eat a whole half as just one piece because he's fat.
Oh my god. This is already falling apart. Go ahead.
Shut up, Elitery. Why don't you give peace a chance, huh? In part 2, color poster. Now, I was trying to make fun of Americans here. You can... What's funny? You can see... Denji cutting Ice's head in half. That is true. Look, she's bleeding.
Bro, Fujimoto's like, shit, I need to put the evidence in the colored poster. It's going to be great. People are going to love that when they go back and read the story.
He approves all the marketing beats, Elitery, and they're all thematically relevant. Yeah. Now, can you read this one for me, Elitery? Can you infer what is perhaps here? The chapter, right after
that.
Where,
is that what it says? I have no idea.
That wears a... shirt cake, a cake shirt, thematic, exactly the title of Spoiler. Curiously, it's called Spoiler Leader. He's got a cake, and it's referencing this cake cutting is like a reference that this cake motif is a big part of splitting in half.
Hey, you know what? Spoiler is a kind of cool title. If we go back and read it, I wonder if maybe there was maybe it's really obvious what spoiler means in that
Well, go back to 104, hurry the fuck up, and do some fucking digging while I read this stupid post.
I'm so invested in this theory.
Half your brain intact? Oh, that's what Yoru did, Elitery.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
So is she in the untacked brain part? So now that got stabbed, that'll just be crazy. She can just regenerate, Elitery. This is Chainsaw Man. Yoru has half of Isa's brain, while Isa has the other half. If you say so, Mr. Reddit.
True.
So this part will happen too.
Huh? Wait, what?
Is this like from the spoiler chapter? This is the conclusion, Elitery.
I don't know what this is.
400 upvotes. We'll add to it. Fujimoto cooking again. Please let her survive and get together with Denji. Yoru, I'm sure they mean. The question is...
Wait. Go back. So what was the evidence? Like, if we take a step back...
Sometimes things got cut in half.
So some weird... The cake, there's nothing. The poster is like, fine. That can, whatever. We can count the poster if we want. The brain thing, I like that. What's the other? The spoiler? The cake shirt? The cake thing just falls completely flat. again, all of this theory. But anyway, yeah.
If you say so, Eliterine. Now, 400 people plus us agree, and so does this guy. So, who are we going to believe? This AI idiot or the great people of Reddit?
Yep.
The question is, how will at least one of them survive? Fujimoto will need to introduce some new killer world building to explain this XD. He's just going to ass pull Eliterine.
Amen.
And somehow they'll survive. And, then it'll be just like all those other shonens with their ass pulls Eliterine. Naruto? Lots of ass pulls in that one.
I've heard that's pretty bad, yeah.
Yoru can always turn back into that poop bird or whatever. It's true, and it was an emu. We established this a few months ago. Patu, yes. Yep. Patu, you. I think this foreshadowing is definitely pointing to that outcome. What can I say, Eliterine? It keeps piling up against you. But I find it to be incredibly shaky that a random sword ASA has the ability to separate a fiend or whatever kind of possession Yoru represents from its host body. They're all very concerned about ASA, not Yoru, Eliterine. Your thoughts?
I like ASA better, that is true.
What a bunch of retards. Did ASA give a hand job? I don't think so.
Wait, why does it mean Bucky's alive?
This also means the Goat Bucky is alive then, because apparently this is an actual panel from Chainsaw Man.
Is it? I don't remember it.
Well, I think it might be in chapter 104 spoiler if you'd get it up, you fucking idiot.
I mean, I did, but it's literally like the 7th chapter or something of the stories. And
it spoiled the whole thing, and you're not giving us any insight. If you don't start explaining it, I will tab over to weebcentral.com and bring up the chapter.
No, is that the... Remember when ASA became like a superhero? Was that her like... No, it can't be, right?
No, this is like literally chapter 7, so...
I mean... I have no idea.
Well, read it. Now...
And it's not in this chapter. I don't know what to tell you, okay?
Well, what happens in this chapter? What was the spoiler?
I'd have to read it in more detail. Like, no, it's all in the subtext, I'm sure. They're not going to outright say what the spoiler is in text, right?
No. Unless it was funny, like she got spoiled something and it was silly and it was a funny little chapter.
Oh, no, it is. Okay, no, this is the spoiler. The spoiler is Denji reveals his identity and says, I'm Chainsaw Man. That's obviously
that's all we needed to know, Eliterine. Yeah. Now we can disregard this and move on. No. All you had to do was scroll through the chapter one time, and you would have figured it out.
You know what? I would have loved to see you piece together what spoiler meant here. Okay?
Oh, let's bring up the chapter review, Eliterine. Over we go. Secondary ENT.
We can see. Let's see if you search the transcript, type in spoiler. We'll see how many times.
Secondary ENT.
Oh my god, that's me. That's me. Oh my god.
Oh, can I watch this video? Let me just hover over
it for a little.
Oh, what's going on?
Hey, don't do that. Hey, no, don't do that.
Look at you.
Oh my god.
I didn't have any new notifications from my world famous video, Eliterine. That's crazy. Chainsaw Man.
Your reaction to the trailer yet?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Do we even have to? What was it? 104?
I mean, you're losing a bunch of views. Yep.
Denji reveals his identity, talking about Chainsaw Man Chapter 104. 27 minutes. This shit used to be... do I want to hear myself? Is my favorite
Miller the Killer?
Yoshida tries getting Denji a girlfriend, so he doesn't reveal his identity. Immediately reveals his identity. That's pretty funny, Eliterine.
Oh my god, Burrow summarized the chapter. That's crazy.
True, he's just a Redditor over here.
What's he doing?
Great video about 102. It's about 104. What's this guy talking about? Lobster Magic Denji saves the cat. Didn't know that save the cat is a trope. Fujimoto going... What a genius comment. Anyway. Now, 19 likes, 600 views. God, you're a useless leech. I was talking about 2 Chains.
Yep.
I want to learn... Fuck, whatever we're looking up. Let's look up 2 Chains. Oh, just...
Type in spoiler.
2 Chains. What is this going to be about? Anything, right?
2 Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man?
That's so funny.
How did I know there was 2 Chainsaw Mans back then? Now, what are we looking for, Eliterine, again? Spoiler.
Hell, that's crazy. Yeah.
Oh, the big dramatic meta. Am I going to say the appeal of Chainsaw Man?
Let's
Chapter
see.
104. Spoiler. Big dramatic meta reference in the title. This is going to be a good one. I actually did like
To
the
what?
structure. I feel like it probably is my favorite so far.
Favorite so far.
And now it just has our characters interacting for the first time. What a fun time.
Characters interacting.
Yep.
Should we go chronologically before?
Oh, that's what I say
Any
nowadays.
more chronological before any more overall things? What the?
So we say spoiler one more time. Oh.
True. Oh my god.
What is this spoilers for?
Oh my god. You actually pieced it together. Well done. I'm impressed.
I guess the chapter being called spoiler is just because he announces that he's Chainsaw Man. Now.
I guess.
Wow, you did it. I can't.
Well,
You
that
know
was
what? You
like
impressed me.
Oh,
Back in the day, I
I'd
used to
like
pay
your
attention to the
concession
story.
in writing. Another one. You lose. I win. I just stay
Impressive.
winning. Oh, anyway.
Wow, those were the good days. Yeah.
It's true. We used to do these things live and get a live chatters. Miller the Killer doesn't even watch these reviews anymore. Hold on, Alira, I'm yawning. You read that one.
I do think that they won't split, but further merge together to survive. Yoru was closer
Reddit's
than
still
ever
on
from
their shit,
accomplishing their
Alira.
goal.
They're joining one. Not
Yep.
gonna lie, if Denji turns into a weapon and dies, I'll be really, 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 really sad.
That would be so funny. Oh my god.
These parasocial Andes, Alira, they're embarrassing. Sure, but it sounds too nice to have a Fujimoto manga. There's no way we'll have a happy ending with both Asa and Denji being happy. These people think Yoru's the bad guy. Oh, I like this one.
What?
Well, they're saying
Okay.
it would be a great thing if they were to split, and then Yoru wouldn't exist anymore.
Right. True.
Yoru turns to our devil state, however, this will leave Asa dead, since Yoru was replacing half of her brain, repeating Denji's cycle of despair and losing everybody he loves. Chainsaw Man is truly
You know, that's probably what will happen.
fucking sad manga.
It's a good. I like
I
that.
fucking
like
hate
that
these
theory.
people, Alira. Get me out of here. Well, that was a good post. 26 chapters later, and Fujimoto hasn't touched this panel again.
Okay.
Because, like, this one was so much better. Oh, it's got... Oh, Alira. 0 points. 5 comments.
Okay, I didn't even understand. I thought it meant like this is coming back in like a theory or something. Oh, it literally.
Oh,
is
it
a
might
theory?
be.
Wait.
Not sure why my previous post got
Oh.
deleted, so reposted with a spoiler tag. I hate Reddit.
Wait,
and their dumb
downvote. Give
fucking
it a
tags.
-1.
No,
Oh my
just
God.
to piss off
Alright,
Alira.
Give it a 1.
Why would he? It was just a quick memory. Okay, so this person's taking it literally. Maybe we aren't shit-talking Chainsaw Man Part 2 here, but I hope we are. 100 or so chapters and still no Kishibe. True, Alira. I'm sure we're talking about Kishibe in that video we just exited
Probably
out
retired.
of. They're characters from Part 1. You should read it. Oh, so everybody thinks this guy's retarded.
That'd be so funny.
They're thinking
I think he might be.
Mintielo fucking posted this, who hasn't seen Part 1 but reads Part 2.
You're like, who are these two people that showed up on a boat?
The purpose of this panel was that, everybody's explaining it to him. The other comments are like, this isn't relevant, but I think you actually mean that Fujimoto hasn't drawn such a great... it's actually about the
that's you.
drawing, Alita. This is genius.
Yep. Amazing.
The art really fell off. They knew Yoru was coping. True,
God.
she lies. It's like her central gag.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is sad, Alita.
That's cool.
They're both dead. After this, you're going to choose between 2 options again. Yes, Alira, we already said he was going to have to choose between these 2 idiots before. No, actually, didn't we say it was going to be Nayata or Asa or something? Wait, Alita! This is the greatest. This is the greatest moment of all time because I now have to switch positions. Are you excited?
All right.
Because if Denji has to choose, because Asa just died, Alita, and Nayata's dead, all right? Let's just pretend we're in this fantasy world.
Mm-hmm.
So he's only.
I know what you're gonna say.
It's the great Steins Gate at the end, Alita, but without the happy ending part. So he's got to choose one of them. Does he choose his daughter or the girl he wants to kiss, Alita? Kiss. Now, obviously, I have to, off principle. Now I have to decide that I like Asa more and that he has to choose his girlfriend over his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Knight is the better one, Alita, and that would be really funny. Because Denji's got to love sex, and that's key.
It is interesting that I guess I hadn't really thought about the bird thing because Yoru did bring back Asa to life like after she died. So it could be a thing where it's like maybe she goes back into Asa and brings her back to life, and Denji realizes in that moment that wait, you could like bring people back to life. and he could like have a decision there of like, do I bring back Naito? I don't know. It could happen.
Who would he choose?
Naito.
Yeah, probably, huh? But usually that's like the boring answer, like the dumb, boring kid over the cool girl. It's literally the boring answer in Steins Gate.
What's wrong with the boring answer?
Well, because it's not fun and exciting. But in this case, Elite E, it wouldn't be the boring answer because Naito is obviously way cooler than shitty ASA.
Interesting.
That's my conclusion. And yes, this chapter was very bad. Now, while you wait for the next chapter to come out, I would highly recommend you to check out this guy, Elite E, an amazing but unfortunately mostly unknown manga. I don't like this self-promo in our moderation team, Elite E. How do we get this resolved?
He just reported, I guess. I don't know.
What do you think about the ethics of this? 22!
Huh? Oh,
22!
yeah.
Next chapter. We got a week off.
Oh wait, I thought mine said 7 days, but you know what? Reddit's always right about this.
Reddit is right. Viz Media is always wrong, Elite E. Do you think we should check out this great manga here? What do you think this is going to link to? YouTube? This isn't the dumb anime you just watched, was it?
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what this is. Huh? What is this?
Is the manga they're shilling? Oh, they're getting killed, Elite E. That look cool. It's like Berserk. The boy who has the ability to change the world, Elite E. Is our Vinland Saga replacement. I hate everything except the music. Yeah, relatable, Elite E.
Yeah.
What is he doing in the sky here? He's piercing the something.
Trailer.
Split? This is epic, Elite E. They got, it's like Attack on Titan. They got tactics in the field.
Yeah. I like this yellow line. I don't know why they're doing this.
That's the tactical lines. Oh my god, it's literally Fujimoto. You know, he's got the ice witch here. Wait for it, Elite E. Sticks coming out of the head. And horns.
Oh, wow. That's crazy, chat.
I like this, Elite E. We're going to read this. I love self-promo on Reddit.
Not doing it for me.
I like the art. There's a girl. This guy's got a head. What's this? Onusumasai Poon Poon? Oh, shaking hands, Lyra. That's big. But if it's not...
bugle or whatever. That's an instrument, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's probably this instrument. It's like the Beagle Boys, which Donald Duck beats up in the second world of the great Donald Duck Going Quackers video game. And if you wanted to find out more about that, Elite E, you could go over to the great Kyle Entertainment channel. Let's just check, how many views it's got, This gag has taken longer than I wanted it. But Elite E, 1 month ago, first volume. Oh, look at this. What the? Whoa. Elite E, this is famous. We're going to be famous if we start covering this one.
Wait, click on the channel. How many views do they usually get?
Viz Media, 500k subscribers. This is the channel that has the Chainsaw Man stuff. Ruby? Fucking Ruby sucks.
What is that? Wait, click on it. What is it?
Ruby Volume 1.
Is this a clip?
Well, this is Viz, Elite E. They sell everything.
Did they buy this? I guess maybe they did. I think they bought Ruby now that I think about it.
Opening song. Oh, Zombie 100. I know this girl.
They're sold by Popular.
This girl is German, Elite E, but she's a big weeaboo and she has big boobs and sometimes they go in the hot spring, all right? I got 18 chapters in. Fucking Naruto, yeah. Now, I swear this actually isn't the channel that has that cool Chainsaw Man video in the song I was singing at the beginning, Elite E, because, oh, hold on. We're doing a gag, Elite E. Let's go back to this gag. Oh, 11k views, Elite E. Oh, I'm fucking famous. Ignore this one and this one, all right? We don't 50k views. Oh, hold on, Elite E. You got a video with this 1M, Elite E, do you?
One day, maybe.
Got to make a video for that, Elite E. Now, Elite E's got to be out of here at 8, everybody. So we got to... Somebody write that down. CeeLo Pilled, I know you're listening. Leave a comment with this thing in the title so I can remember that it exists. I'll read chapter 1 and see if it's any good, Elite E. I'll report back next week. Oh, we start shoehorning it into every chapter. We review a new chapter of that manga. It would be great. Did Yoru just fucking die? Maybe yes. No. Isa died.
That's literally our openings to our videos.
What?
Crazy.
I know we've infected. They all watch us, Elite E. I don't remember this character from One Piece, Elite E. You ready to learn about a new character? Elite E learned about Tony Chopper the other day. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Why are they this guy? This is one of the
What
giants.
is this thing?
This is like a new. This is
I don't
like
want spoilers.
this is like
I
a
don't want
Miller the Killer
spoilers.
spoiler right here. This is from chapter 1000 or something. Big Mom, this is
Wow.
new. I don't know why the fuck I. Oh,
That's
because
crazy.
the swords or something. I'm guessing, or did he get impaled? Oh, this character must die by getting impaled in the head. Elitery. This is pretty good.
That's so sad.
ASA lobotomy will free her from Yoru. Allow. Yes, everybody, we figured this out already. Everybody else already said this. The War Devil consistently fighting with herself is so peak. I just can't, man. Was that person talking about ISA? Why are we doing new? What do we do? Top? Oh, Illyri, this is a 4chan meme. I like 4chan. I'll turn into a weapon after our second date. I'll turn into a weapon. Oh, I see, Illyri. I see this.
Yep. She's coping.
Oh, yes, I suppose. On second thought, I'd rather not. I'll turn him into a weapon.jpg. So it's this. This is the new gag, Illyri. He rizzed up the literal embodiment of war.
Well, she's not the embodiment of war. She's just the War Devil.
You know, one could call the War Devil an embodiment of war.
Nope.
Why not?
I mean, it's the same way that like a soldier.
The
is
embodiment
literal
of
embodiment
the
war, I
fear
guess,
of
right?
war.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. That's probably true, yeah.
War loves idiots, and idiots love war. That's very clever, Illyri. This is Reddit core right here.
And they literally got double the upvotes. Oh my god, that's crazy. You got to upvote one of them. Nice. Well
But now they
done.
add together to be that number, so let's just leave it like that.
Yeah.
Well, I just like ruining people's days, Illyri. It brings me joy. Oh, they're going to comment on our great panel here where you were wrong again. You fucking
Yep.
What a smart guy.
True.
Falling terminal velocity.
I mean, that is power scaling.
It is?
I agree.
So we gotta
she's,
take
like,
into
scaling
account
her
the
own power
dogs,
against
Illyri.
war.
And you don't want to take into account the dogs.
I just need better evidence for this.
Yeah, Puchita nerfed her hard eating the nuke devil. It's true. But it wouldn't matter if the nukes even existed at Illyri, just like because the dogs don't fear the nukes. Stupid ass Redditor. No, ASA, my Shayla. Sheila?
Yep.
Like the Australian word,
No,
Illyri?
it's like a meme. Shayla.
Why? Who's
I don't know why
Shayla?
it's a meme. I see it on TikTok all the time. It's like, oh, my Shayla. I think it's like from an audio. or, like, some
Illyri,
TV
you're
show
nearly
or something.
30, alright? You gotta give up TikTok, okay?
I love TikTok.
No more memes.
TikTok is my home.
You gotta have a family, Illyri. Then get a job.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ. I will give you
Yeah.
minor wounds. Get stabbed through the head. That's a pretty funny one,
They
Illyri.
got it. They figured it out.
Are you fucking kidding me? The second she shows growth, my homegirl gets fucking domed. Denji's gonna get dome. And a 2-week wait.
I didn't even understand that.
That means blowjob, Illyri.
Oh, okay. All right.
Denji, no! True, Denji wanted to kill himself. Can we go to Chainsaw Man Folk and end this fucking thing, Illyri? ISA fans realizing they spent years obsessing over the same 3 panels of her only to die and be thrown out for Denji angst. That's you, Illyri.
It's not impossible that she died here, but it's just very unlikely. We'll see.
She's not dead. I wish. Don't mind me, but I came here to see Civil War in comments. There's only 3 comments, and you're the only one,
What is
bucko.
that meme?
They're gonna fight, Illyri.
No, that meme. The guy riding the guy in the
What
skateboard or something. Or
What
surfboard.
meme? Let's see. Do you think this is funny? Is this TikTok core, Illyri? Would you
I
laugh on this if there was funny
No,
music?
I don't know what that is.
They're obviously they jumped out of a plane, Illyri, and they decided to get this little
That's crazy.
snapshot. Don't worry, they got parachutes on.
Yep.
AI is crazy these days, you know? More fan art, Illyri. Theory dump about the newest chapter? Yeah.
She
Oh.
got hit in the head. Oh my god.
Hit in the head. Now, Illyri, what if they, like, split up? Changed my mind? True. Chainsaw
I
Man?
didn't realize.
Like Fight Club, Illyri? Is this a Fight Club reference?
Oh wait. Now we gotta look at the Japanese title because "Change My Mind" is kind of cool because it's like, oh my god, at the end her mind is like splitting in half or something.
Obviously, that's the
Um,
reference. You don't have to check the Japanese, you fucking idiot.
Obviously that's not the reference. The reference is to when she says, "I'm changing my mind about turning you into a weapon."
No. But this is the Fight Club poster, right, Illyri? You could have at least said yes.
I don't know the Fight Club poster.
Haven't you seen this shitty movie?
Yeah, believe it or not, I don't see the poster every
Fight
movie I
Club.
watch.
What, did you not add it to your letterbox, you fucking moron? Oh, look, it is.
No, I watched it like decade ago.
Well, when you started your letterbox, did you add this great movie to it and say, hey, this is that thing from Chainsaw Man
knows?
chapter 120 something? Because look, it fucking
Maybe.
was, Elite E. Jesus Christ. Dealing with
Wow.
idiots around here. Ah, you read it.
Yoru and Asa will fuse, split, or be killed.
That's a lot
Asa
of
and Yoru are
options.
set to occupy different halves of the same brain, taking control at different points, etc., etc. There have been theories that something along the course of the story will happen that will result in either the two halves fusing into one, becoming new personality, Asa losing control and effectively dying, Yoru doing that, or the two halves becoming separate entities. This ties into the Fight Club theory where Asa is the true War Devil and Yoru. Wait, what? I don't know if that would fit into that, but and Yoru and a lot of Asa's memories are pretty much made up entirely by her mind to represent the constant failure opposition of war or something along those lines. I don't fucking know. There is quite a lot of evidence to support this, so I don't need to explain, I guess. Anyway, after the newest
True.
chapter, there's multiple outcomes to her being impaled in the head. If the two halves did fuse, Asa and the true War Devil would gain her full potential and blah blah blah, you get the idea. I guess, okay. I think this is more likely what's going to happen next chapter. The spear through the brain will leave her with a minor case of very severe brain damage that, if repaired through blood consumption, would be regrown, make a sort of in-between zone where neither of the two original minds has control, and it's a new shared personality. The physical brain is described to be split in half when Yoru and Asa each controlling half, so new brain tissue and would be free grounds. Yeah, it's kind of boring. On the other hand, there's the outcome that either Yoru or Asa permanently dies and cannot be recovered, or Yoru is somehow expelled and becomes an independent body. In that case, it's possible that this is what the Fire Devil meant when making a choice. Okay.
Elite E, I just thought of the greatest Chainsaw Man ending of all time.
All right.
So, I guess Naita could come back for this, or she could not. Elite E, the great Isa, the great Yoru, they tragically either die because they're the bad guy at the end, or they die fighting the bad guy at the end. That would be Fami. Oh no, Elite E.
What?
My theory's been ruined. So let's pretend Fami and the other sister doesn't exist, right? Let's just pretend. So Asa dies, Elite E, and Denji gets a little girl that's the War Devil that he's got to look after now, and her and Naita are great little sisters. And every part of Chainsaw Man ends with him getting another little daughter that's one of the sisters. Now this could just happen.
Funny. Why can't that happen?
Because I was like, well, if she dies fighting Fami, which would imply they would win, and Fami would also die, which would mean that he would have to also get a little Fami daughter, which I guess he could get 2 or maybe 3 at once. If the actual Famine Devil dies too, Elite E, we just got to kill them all. And he's just got a whole little family. Or maybe he's just got the 3 of them. And Naita...
You know what? That'd be so great.
Yeah, I know. Let me write this shit fucking manga.
Yep.
What if there's just Naita's dead now, Elite E, and there's just a photograph of her on the wall while he's sitting there with his 3 new daughters, and he thinks about the great Naita and reflects sadly.
It would be really cool to see Kishibe bring back Naito and her 3
True, that's his only
sisters. They're all,
appearance,
like,
Elite E. You're a
kids now.
genius, you're a genius, you're a genius.
And he's like mad at Denji. He's like, Denji, I told you to take care of the kid. What are
Yes,
you
he's
doing?"
pissed off. He punches him. He kills him just like
Yep.
in the olden days. Oh, it was genius.
Yeah.
But also, this highlighted part, Elite E, is pretty genius. These are all even further backed up by the title of the chapter, Changed My Mind, which, I mean, come on, that's a pretty direct link to this. So he agrees with me, Elite E.
kinda
You're
cool.
an idiot. So did you... Oh, Superman came out today, Elite E. Are you excited? Did you go see it?
I'm waiting to see if it has good reviews. and then
IGN
I'll
gave it
watch
an
if
8
if it
out
does.
of 10, Elite E. An 8
Oh, yeah,
out
you know
of
what?
10.
That's not good enough. It has to be like a 10 for me to go watch a Superman
But there's a
movie.
cute
We'll
dog
see,
in
maybe.
it. Did you see the State of Origin ad?
Oh yeah, I
Elite E?
love dogs. Sorry.
The dog and Superman were
No,
sitting
I
on a
didn't.
building outside the stadium watching the game, Elite E. It was cute.
That's crazy.
But the dog, I'm sure, got many millions of people to go and see it today. Because we love dogs.
Yeah.
Top 5 Aura Farmer. We don't like this Aura Farmer. Oh shit, wait. True. Let's go controversial, Elite E, and let's end this fucking thing. Get your shills ready. I'm sick of every time you don't have your shills ready at the end of the goddamn video. Cookie will be angry plus cute art. Apple, 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 apple. Remember when she said bang, 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 bang or something?
Oh, this user's name is Apple Peter. So I'm
Oh,
sure it's
Elite E's got a
reference to their
little
name.
reminder that he's got to do
Yep.
something at 8 o'clock.
Oh, I have like 6 reminders going off.
You support Yoru because of her cake. I support Yoru because she is the mother of the military-industrial complex.
Oh.
Yoru will bring another weapon devil in this chapter. TR. What's TR mean? Was it supposed to be for real? Is T near F? T is
Yeah, I
kind of
think
near
it's
F?
yeah, it is. Yeah.
Shut up. You don't have the whole thing memorized visually. You just have it, the keyboard, that is.
Yep.
Here is a microcosm of my thoughts on these two lines. Shut up, Illyria. I haven't even got to the fucking...
No, sorry. No. I thought this is a microcosm and the next line is blank, and I thought they had no thoughts. But no,
That
it's
would
just
be
the quote.
good.
Yeah.
In those last
Oh
two
my God.
pages, Yoru... Now, this isn't a spoiler thing I'm supposed to click on, right? This is just leaving it blank to
No,
be
it's
cool.
just like a.
Yoru goes to
pretty much.
turn Denji into a weapon. Oh, so this is like what was happening inside this person's brain.
Yep.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Yoru, do you have any idea how long I've been saying that you're truly in love with Denji and you wouldn't do that? This guy's a thinker, Elite. Yoru backs down and realizes she can't do it despite Denji literally offering himself up. Let's fucking go! The agenda is real! Yoru immediately gets stabbed in the head. Well, fuck. She's not dead, right,
True.
bros? Falling said she would literally just do minor injuries, right? I thought that was going to be cool.
Yep.
Shut up, Battery. We don't have time for you. Lockheed Martin Corp. Yoru will save the market. This was a controversial one. Ooh, Superman. It's big, Elitery. You want to know all the TikTok memes?
Is
you
that
better
the real
watch this
post?
movie.
No.
No, Elitery. It says soup, and there's a soup here. No way,
Oh, I
soup
thought it
from
was
r/Batman Arkham. What does that mean, Elitery? Reddit self-references?
Not sure.
Absolute cinema. Fujikami, like a goat, like God, Elitery. You've done it again. One of the shortest chapters yet. That's a funny one, Elitery.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Yoru upscale. Oh, this person must have got the raw leaks, Elitery, and there must be an aura ass shot.
Yeah, we missed it. There was nothing this time.
Satisfied mongrels? No. I'm distracted with a certain movie coming out right now. Good luck with the chapter. Played Parappa the Rapper. Oh, this is the guy that always updates what he's doing, I guess. It speaks for itself. You ever played Parappa the Rapper, Elitery? A great PlayStation 1 game?
Nope. I also can have two things in my mind at once, both Superman and the Chainsaw Man manga.
I don't know the rest of this, Elitery. Okay. I think we're done here.
Hey, oh my god, it's the picture.
Where does this picture come from? We almost
Just
had
like
this.
search it, right click and go search with Google or whatever.
Search with Google Lens. Okay.
What the hell is this?
Well, what the fuck else did you want me to search?
I thought it would open a new tab. What is happening?
Get me out of this! You find where the image... Oh, the appeal of Chainsaw Man. That's auspicious, Elitery. Let's get rid of that. We don't like that video. Well, Elitery, it has once again come to my attention that the Chainsaw Man chapter review is at an end.
Yep. Support links in... Okay, no, I've got a video. I'm sure it'll come out this weekend, hopefully, but it's not about Chainsaw Man.
You said you didn't even start it yet.
Yeah, but I can get it done. It's a very easy one.
Well, I could get it done twice over.
It's probably true.
Your video ain't going to get 11k likes. If your Wonder Egg Priority video
You never know.
gets a lot of views, maybe I'll make my one, Elitery.
Yep.
But only then. Now, I just got videos coming out every week, Elitery, so, you know, they can't keep up with me. Now, on secondary ENT, will I upload my Mushoku Tensei trailer reaction? I don't know. I don't really feel like it.
I don't know why you wouldn't. You'd get free views.
I don't really feel like
a lot
it.
of views.
You know, that I
The
got
window
like
is closing there.
got the VOD and then put the VOD into the thingy and then find where it is in the VOD and then make a thumbnail.
You might not get a lot of views. You might get a lot of views, but you might not. But you'll definitely get a lot of comments. I can tell you that. People love your Mushoku Tensei.
Because I got it all correct. That's what Elitery's saying.
Yeah.
Remember when Chibi Review
Maybe.
spoiled that was Orsted? Can you believe that?
Crazy. The guy who looks like Orsted is Orsted. Oh my god.
No, he didn't look like him. He had his shirt off.
True.
Now, anything else, Elitery? You got something else to say, him?
I'm so excited for next chapter where we see the outcome of this and we see if Reddit is correct and they merged or they didn't. Yeah.
Anyway, Elitery, this is what I think. This is where we say goodbye.
All right, support links in the description below.
I'm hovering.
I thought we were doing the duet. Thanks.